Hello and welcome to another vintage Schumacher RC video, part 3, Cougar rebuild. This video will be, amazingly, as you notice, the rear end. I'm going to fit some wishbones to this model. I'm going to fit some wishbones. Anyway, best get on. Wishbone is T268. It has a pesky little 2mm hole. It doesn't use the 8th bar. No 8th bar. And I'm also showing you here the pin and the pivot block. Pivot block obviously is T202. Give you the number. They've all got the 2mm pin system. So, and you might be thinking, where's the 8th bar? It uses an 8th bar. No. The top cat, you got to remember the Cougar is very closely related to the top cat. So the top cat used, and all the early Schumacher models used, the 2mm pin system to hold the wishbones on, including obviously the top cat front wishbones. So if you bought, like I did, a Cougar not early, but on release date, your Cougar would have had a 2mm pin holding the wishbone up. So if you broke said wishbone in future, you trotted off to the shop thinking, I want to buy a pair of wishbones please, Mr. Shopkeeper. He would have said, no, you can't, because it uses an 8th bar now, so you're going to have to buy the pivot blocks as well and an 8th bar. Because they changed it after. They changed it. Obviously the Cougar 2, as we know, uses the 8th bar system. This is why. So they changed it on the Cougar 2. Sorry, I'm fitting now. Get carried away. The bulkhead. And if you're interested in the part number, it's T237. Wow, it's amazing how you remember all these part numbers. It's probably because you have to buy stuff. Anyway, this is only held on with panhead screws. No fancy. But you do have to put your nylon washer, your spacer, in between. So when you go onto your track, obviously you change all your spacers to get all your wishbones pointing forwards or down. Obviously track conditions and setup. Very complicated. I'm not really going to get into all that. I'm just rebuilding a very basic, out of the box, off the manual. Technically, I'm not using the manual, but it's manual setup. This is from the original manual. Nothing is different. Original manual setup. So you got your wishbones, 2mm pin, and that's it. No fancy, nothing dramatic about this video. Fitting these pesky wishbones, but they do fit very nicely. There's no like call it slop in the wishbone. It doesn't like move about on the pen. It's hang on, sorry, I'm having meltdown. I'm trying to work out which way the block is supposed to go, because if you get these wrong way around, you have to redo them, because you can't. It's all over shop. So I'm just double checking which way the pivot block sits, because it either puts the pin up or it puts it down, as in it's not the side. How can you put it? Put it this way: if you put it on wrong, you know it. You've got to get them the right way around. Sorry about that. It's complicated stuff. This is, complicated stuff. So you got nut and bolt. Wow, look at that technical. Nut and bolt. Hold that on. And just a panhead screw to hold that bulkhead on. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy stuff. The other thing is that if you've got a Riri, you might think to yourself, oh, I can convert my car, change these rear wishbones, but then again, you got to change so much other stuff. I won't bother. So anyway, I'm going to do a comparison video so you can see exactly. My theory is the Riri is related to the late Club 10 version of the Cougar. Might be debatable, but it's a very, very close relative of the Club 10. I will be making a video regarding this comparison, down to the nut, down to the little washer, down to the E-clip. I'm gonna show you exactly. So if someone offers you a really, really cheap car and they say this is original, buy it, it's cheap, you'll know exactly what you're looking at. Because I think there might be some out there that people go palming off as originals, and they might not be. But knowledge is power. So if you've got the knowledge to know what an original looks like, I'm going to give it to you. So if someone in your club comes along and says, buy this cheap 1990 version car, and you go, no, that's not right. That's what you want to do. You want to have the knowledge to purchase a proper original model. That's if you want one, obviously. You might not want one. You might want a Club 10. The thing is, saying that, you need to know the knowledge for a Club 10 as well, because they are slightly, tiny bit different. But that's another video, isn't it? But anyway, this is done. This is done because it's nice and short video, and you can see the wishbones. They are on. And you can see the bulkhead, that's on. Gearbox is next. That'll be the next video, gearbox. So, thank you very much for watching, and laters.